We're back with our champion, Steve Schwartz, who has spent 2 minutes sitting here telling me, I don't believe it, I don't believe it, I don't believe it. You did great.
I don't believe it.
He still doesn't believe it. Would you? All right, Steve, we're going to meet a new challenger. Right now, we're going to deal out 2 brand new decks of cards. Here's our next player on Card Sharks. Gene Desmond. Hello, Gene. Welcome. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Tell us about yourself, if you will.
Well, I'm originally from New York City, and I'll never be able to deny that. Not with my accent, which I haven't been able to lose.
I recognize that southern drawl any place,
I
Gene.
thought so. That's South Brooklyn. And I'm a bra designer. I got into that.
Wait. What, Gene?
I design bras.
You design bras.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got into that because I used to be, in the old days when we never told anybody, I used to be a bra and girdle model. And then where are you going to go from there? So I became a designer.
Of course, yes. I like that you design bras. You said I got into that because that just doesn't. Good luck in the match, Gene. You'll play the lower cards, the blue cards. Steve plays the upper cards, the red cards. And we start with a question to Steve. We asked 100 married women, did you know your husband was going to propose to you before he proposed? How many married women said they did know?
I'm sure that most of them knew because they, in their way, they're the ones that arranged it. I'd have to say about 60.
60. Higher or lower, Gene?
Oh, I think women are pretty wise, and I think they can read the men pretty well, and I would have to go higher than
Even
that.
higher than that?
I think.
The actual number of married women who said they knew their husband was going to propose is 69. Gene, you're right, it's higher. And Gene, you'll start off playing a 3.
Oh, I like that.
Higher than a 3, yes, with a queen. Continuing on, lower than a queen, a 7.
I'll freeze.
You'll freeze. Gene deals in sign language, up, down, boom. Okay, Gene, the question goes to you. We asked 100 married men, if you could pick your wife, could you pick your wife out of a line of women if all you could see was her bare feet? How many women said they could pick out their wife? See all their bare feet. Could he pick out his wife's?
Well, I don't know. I don't think men have a habit of looking at their wives' feet too often. Oh, you think so? No, I don't think so.
I've read those books. I know. There are sure.
I think maybe if you had said their legs, but I don't think with the feet. I would say the number would be pretty low, and I would say maybe 15 men would think they could pick out their wives by the
15 men could pick out their wives just from the feet, Steve.
I don't think they could, but I think they could, so I'm going to have to go higher.
Higher than
I'm going to have to say higher.
I could. The actual number of married men who said they could pick their wife out of a line of women if they could only see their bare feet is 64. Steve, it's higher. Yes. Steve, your base card. A 5. Do you want it?
I'm going to play it and go higher.
Playing the 5 higher. Yes.
Yeah. 9. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. I feel lucky. I'm gonna go lower.
Lower than a 9.
Yeah! Woo! I'm gonna stay right there.
We freeze it. We've got a tie. Both players need 2 cards to win the first game of the match. Steve, we asked 100 bachelors in their 30s. If you met the perfect girl today, would you be willing to get married? How many bachelors said yes, they would be willing to get married?
Well, I think just about all of them would if they found the perfect girl. They just never find what they think's the perfect girl. So I'll have to say 80.
80 would get married if they found the perfect lady, Gene.
I think that a lot of bachelors, by the time they're in their 30s, would like to settle down. I would go higher.
Even higher than 80.
I would go higher.
The actual number of bachelors who, if they met the perfect girl today, would be willing to get married is 72. It's not higher, Steve.
Get rid of that 8.
You want that 8?
Get rid of that 8.
Changing the 8 to a 10. A little better card.
Well, there haven't been any high cards, but I'm gonna say lower. I'm gonna say lower.
Lower than a 10?
Yeah!
Higher! Higher than a 3 for the win. Yes, please! Game number 1 to the champion at $100. And we will set up for game number 2. Janice, if you will. Steve has the first game at $100. Gene, you need this one. Brooklyn, huh? Never would have recognized that accent. Gene, the first question goes to you as Janice deals out the cards. We asked 100 top fashion models in New York City. Are your teeth capped? How many fashion models said their teeth are capped?
Well, models have to be beautiful, or at least as beautiful as they can be, and my teeth are capped. I never thought I'd say that on television.
I'll be darned. Okay.
I would say quite a large proportion would do as much as they could for their teeth to make them look beautiful, and I would go up probably to about 70.
70 have had their teeth capped, Steve.
I don't think that many. I really don't. I can't tell if they're capped or not, but I'd have to say lower.
You say lower. The actual number of fashion models who have capped teeth is 55. It's lower. Steve. Steve, your base card. A 5.
I've been seeing a lot of 5s. I'm going to go higher with it.
Higher than a 5?
Yeah!
An 8.
Stay right there.
Freezing it right there. And now we go to the question to you, Steve. We asked 100 third grade children, what state is Jimmy Carter from? How many third graders knew that Jimmy Carter is from Georgia?
Well, I think you can give those kids more credit than they're due. I'm going to have to say about 60.
60 knew that Jimmy Carter's from Georgia, Gene.
I think third graders watch TV. They know a lot of what's going on. I would go even higher.
Even higher. The actual number of third graders who knew that Jimmy Carter is from Georgia is 20. Not higher, Steve. Steve, do you want that 8?
Get rid of the 8 again. Get rid of the 8.
And it becomes a queen.
A queen! I'm going to go lower with the lady.
Lower than a queen. Yes,
Yeah!
with a jack.
I'm going to go lower with the jack.
Lower than a jack. Yes,
Yeah!
the 4.
Higher!
For the win, higher than a 4. He did it with a queen. Wow. Steve, congratulations.
Thank you.
Gene, you came up against a tough champion. We have some nice party gifts. Thank you, Gene. Gene Desmond. Thank you, Gene. Come on out here, Steve, and we'll be right back right after this commercial message. Way to go. That's all the time we have for now. Steve Schwartz, first thing, you're going to go for the money card.
I'm ready to go again. I'm ready.
When next we meet, he'll go for the big money. So join us, won't you, on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.
A representative of the studio audience will receive Dane Craft's jewelry creations designed with classic beauty, reflecting the harmony of elegance and style. A handsome and unique original Primavera collection furnished by Dane Craft. And some of our contestants will receive Hamilton Beach's revolutionary new 2001 touch controls for 16-speed selection, timer, digital readouts from Hamilton Beach Scoville, and Billy the Kid fashion coordinates for boys of all ages from toddlers to teens. Billy the Kid boys wear available in all leading stores. And better drinking water with Culligan's new Super Guard. Bigger capacity, more filtration. Enjoy better drinking from Culligan. And Town and Country tableware by Washington Forge. Beautiful Fleetwood handles and mirror bright stainless steel. Dishwasher safe from Washington Forge. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.